So now we're on to item 8.3.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Item 8.3, resolution of the City Council of the City of Emeryville granting an annual card room license to the Oaks Card Club. Chief James.
Good evening. Before you tonight is a resolution granting the annual renewal of the Oaks Card Club's card room permit, and additionally the approval of a new game called ZooBac to the list of authorized games.
Have you played that game?
Yeah, have you played it, Ken?
ZooBac.
I have no idea what it is. My staff has read the rules. The state has reviewed the game and approved the game for play in the state. I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
I have trouble with blackjack. Title 5, Section 5, or Title 5, Chapter 5 of the Municipal Code governs the card rooms and how they run and the requirement for the annual permit. It also requires that the police department do a investigation. We have performed such investigation, and we found nothing that would cause us to recommend that the permit be denied for the year. During the year, our officers visit the club regularly. They are there. They will go in once or twice a shift just to walk around and have a presence. Many of those what we call security checks are captured in our events as calls for service. And in the staff report, it talks about we had over 600 of those calls for service. Almost 400 of those were security checks. An example of a security check that might not be an officer initiated is if we get a 911 call from a phone, and on a call back we have no answer, or they answer and say that it was a mistake. We still send an officer up. That's the type of call that would garner a security check that was not self-initiated. We did have a reduction in the number of crime reports that we took there, a minor reduction from 70 down to 60 something. For the most part, from my point of view, the Oaks is not a policing problem for us. It is a well-run organization. The management is very responsive to our requests of them when they come up, and we've had a good relationship with them over the years. For all those reasons, we recommend that the council approve the resolution and award the permit. I will say that this is probably the first time in the last 10 years that we are here before the year starts.
I know
so that they have a permit rather than in the first quarter of the year. A representative of the Oaks is here if you have any questions, and I'm open for any questions if you have those.
Okay, any questions or comments? Jennifer?
I have one quick question, which is there a limit to how many new authorized games you can have per year? Is it one, or do you have to take one off, or total?
No, there is no limit in the ordinance. The only regulation, well, the regulations over the games is that they are approved by resolution of council, that their rules are on record with the police department, and that they've been approved by the state for play. And
that means they have some level of skill involved. It's not just a chance.
Yes, to be legal in California, it has to be denoted as a game of skill. If it's a game of chance, California will not authorize it for play in the card rooms.
Move the resolution.
I'll second that.
Oh.
And I'd also like to say, it's great to have the Oaks Club in town. I know they have a lot of competition right now with all these other casinos, but it's good from the revenue standpoint and also from the safety and security standpoint for that part of town. So thank you for being there.
And there's another part to the Oaks Club. They are really strongly supportive of the, dollar-wise, financially, they support the Emory Education Fund, ECAP, to the Senior Center, where they're a very good corporate citizen in town.
And the Child Development Center.
And the Child Development Center.
Yes.
So thank you.
And it's a significant chunk of our general fund budget.
Sure is.
Can I note that I hope this was corrected, in the resolution itself, there is a typo referring to a game we approved a time ago. I hope that was caught. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Is public comment or?
Any public comment? No? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yep. Okay, we're on to item